Hello everyone, and welcome back to World of Warcraft. If you remember in our previous episode, we just came back from Purgation Isle, where the valiant Orcus laid down his life for the Horde.
Bravo!
High Warlord Kremash salutes.
He will be honored as a hero of the Horde, just as he always hoped. What you and Orcus did will save hundreds of lives and ensure that our foothold in Hillsbrad is not lost.
Could definitely do with a glove upgrade.
I will study the Stormpike battle plans and prepare for an assault. I need you to go to Alterac Valley and enlist the aid of the Frostwolf clan, the very clan of our former war chief, Thrall. They will help us battle the Stormpike dwarves. Together, we will crush the invaders and see them driven out of Lordaeron for good. Go now, adventurer. Alterac Valley is northeast of Terran Mill. Alterac Valley is northeast of Terran. Find Voga Deathgrip and tell him that the Horde requires the aid of the Frostwolf. Loktar!
Got lots of new missions in this
Magus has been
zone.
idle for far too long, and an idle Magus often leads to poorly thought-out schemes. This time, I am charged with collecting various beast organs in order to power some type of control rod. I am far too frail to go out hunting beasts, especially Yeetus. Perhaps if I were to offer you a reward of some kind, you would do it. All I need is for you to head west to the Yeti caves and kill Yetis. Rip their still beating hearts from their chests and bring them back here.
You said Yeti 3 times and he pronounced it differently each time. That's hilarious.
Trust no one.
Apparently AI is not as smart as we like to think it is sometimes.
Be quick about your business.
Oh, you got any recipes that I need? No.
Victory for Sylvanas.
Ever had a stagwitch? Me neither. Apparently they're delicious. Now I'm not one for eating, but I am a businessman. If my customers want stagwitches, who am I to argue? You're probably asking yourself, what does this have to do with me? I'll tell you what, adventurer, I need stag meat. You get me stag meat from the hill stags of Hillsbrad and I will pay you. Sounds like a pretty good deal, doesn't it? Get going. Stags are most plentiful to the west.
Okay. Going over here.
Our outpost in the southeast is having some problems. I don't have any details other than, well, let me just read from the latest letter. The orcs have grown petulant. Send help, or I will have them beaten with reeds. That's it. It was sent from our chief philosopher, Nils Birot. Yeah, I have no idea what that means either. Could you please head to East Point Tower and find out what he needs? I can't take any more of these cryptic letters. Just head south and then follow the road east.
Go with honor.
Oh, they're up there. Okay. Man, we got a lot of quests in this town.
For years, the mountain yeti of this region have been allowed free rein. Our complacency in dealing with the yeti menace has resulted in an aberration. Yetimus, lord of all Yetis, has grown to a size and strength that our guard simply cannot handle. We fear that should his appetite lead him near Terran Mill, he would devour us all. Gather a party of suitable adventurers and dispatch the beast. He roams the countryside to the west. Bring me one of his horns, and I will reward you handsomely.
So, this is pretty embarrassing. Where to begin? Well, you see, Melisara sent me to investigate the Yeti menace in the nearby caves west of here. It was getting late and my armor was weighing heavily on me. I took my gear off and decided to take a stroll. Yes, I went for a walk. Anyway, when I returned, I discovered that my gear had been stolen. It was the Yetis. I'm sure of it. They took my pan, sword, and helm and ran off into their cave. Get them back for me, and I will reward you.
Remember, patience.
Okay, so where do we want to go first? Because we got a lot of stuff. Let's go and talk to the Frostwolf clan first. So I feel like that's going to be the most straightforward of all of them. Also, some tin to mine. Very nice. Oh, a lot closer than it seemed on the map.
Zug Zug. You come from Terran Mill? You reek of death. I have no authority over such matters. You must speak to our leader, Drekthar. I have already sent word of your arrival to Frostwolf Keep. Drekthar will be out to speak with you personally. Dabu.
So you have come seeking our aid. I have been alive for a very long time. In that time, I have seen and done terrible things. Things that still keep me awake at night. But these terrible things that I have done and the people that I have harmed, I know them, I face them, and I feel remorse for them. But the Forsaken, what do they feel? They ravage the land and destroy everything that they touch. How many lives have been lost to their vile poisons? How many innocents have fallen before the Forsaken war machine? Countless lives. Yes, I have done terrible things, but nothing could ever be as terrible as lending aid to the Forsaken. You go back to that spineless orc who would not come see me, and you tell him that the Frostwolf clan will not aid the Forsaken. Not now, not ever. Begone! Oh, that could have gone better.
Speak.
Stormpike dwarves and their allies have invaded Altaric Valley, and we must drive them out. Win the battle. Oh, that's just a
Farewell.
that's a battleground quest. It's for PvP. I'm not going to do that. Oh, but what do you have?
Brawl.
That is another quest for the battlegrounds. We are not going to be doing those. Alright, so we're gonna go report our lack of success. Back to Kramash.
High Warlord Cromish's face turns white.
They have forsaken us? They have forsaken the Horde? This cannot be.
Cromish falls to one knee.
I will be fine. We will do this without their aid. To hell with the Frostwolf. These plans you recovered weave an interesting tale, adventurer. The Stormpike have been moving their armies from Alterac Valley into the Four Fingers of Hillsbrad for over a month. Somehow they have managed to secretly get their installation set up without our forces knowing. Had we not received these plans, they would have marched on us in a week's time, annihilating everything in their path. With these plans, though, we can turn the tables. This is what we must do.
Straight.
What's all this now? Oh shit, they're like right on top of us. Stormpike have enlisted the help of SI-7 operatives. This is their scouting outpost. This could be going a little bit faster. Corin's dagger, the second of the four fingers of Hillsbrad. The Stormpike are using this as a forward base camp for their soldiers. The headland, the third of the four fingers of Hillsbrad. They trained their military here, teaching them new and exciting ways to kill us. Gavin's Naze, the fourth and final finger of Hillsbrad. Most well protected of the fingers, their terrible siege engines are assembled here. Together, the fingers represent the grasp of Stormpike closing upon us. They must be destroyed.
The time to act is now. The Stormpike must be crushed. We must break the fingers of the Stormpike if we are to stop their incursion.
Kromash hands you a small package.
Within this package are 4 high-yield goblin explosives. You are to infiltrate each of the 4 fingers. Sulphur's Naze, Koran's dagger, the headland and Gavin's Naze, and plant a goblin pocket nuke at each. Once you have done that, as well as all that Melisara asks of you, return to me.
May your blades
Goblin
never dull.
pocket nuke. Sounds deadly.
So you are to be our savior? Very well then, I will bond myself with you. Through this bond, I will be able to see through your eyes and communicate with you in the field. Listen, according to the plans you brought to us, the Stormpike have enlisted the aid of SE-7 at Sephira's Naze to the north. C-7 are comprised solely of humans. Humans that we are able to use to our benefit. Take my mirror and travel north. Engage in combat with the Psy, 7 and bring them near death. Once they are injured, use the mirror.
Alright. Oh, we got something else in here? Oh yeah, we do.
Blessed be the light. I need your help. On my way into Hillsbrad, I noticed several families of adorable little deer. As I went out to pet, one of the little fawns, a ravenous mountain cat, leapt out and killed it. I fled to Terran Mill and swore to solve the plight of the hill fawn. Now, after many days of tinkering, I have created the hill fawn's salvation. Take my wand into the fields to the west and use it to empower the wee hill fawns. Once empowered, they will be able to fend for themselves. Time is of the essence.
Okay, so we got lots of stuff to do. Where? Ah!
I can't use that anymore.
work too well. These guys hitting hard. It's the Banshees picking them up and dropping them off the cliff. It's helping out quite a lot. I need to find the spot to place this nuke. Oh man, there's tons of them.
Melisara's voice pervades your thoughts.
The humans will serve us in life and in death. I will be in contact with you shortly.
Melisara's image appears before you.
The Stormpike Ford camp sits atop Quran's dagger, west of Saphira's Nenaze. You must enter the camp and slaughter every dwarf that you see. They must be taught what it means to fear, and there is no finer lesson than absolute decimation. No survivor's adventurer, even their captain, especially their captain, must die. I will be in contact.
Wrong button yet again. Always hitting that. Your auto shot grants 2 focus to you and your pet. Auto shot damage increased by 25%. Yes, please. Oh crap. One straggler sitting here. Let's see what's in this chest. Ooh. Too bad it's not an upgrade. Alright, we gotta plant this nuke. Alright, that's done. Let's head over to the next finger. Kill some dwarves. Good. 3 down. Oh, that's the captain I need. Where? Oh, there you are. Let's take you out before you sneak up on me from behind. Is that a silver vein? It is. Let's go and pick that up. That might fetch me some decent gold on the auction hall. Alright, back to business.
I need to target something.
Alright, Captain. Okay, placed the little pocket nuke. Just gotta take out some more of these dwarves, then it can move on. Oh shoot.
Melisara's voice pervades your thoughts.
They will see the bloodshed and they will hesitate. Hesitation will make them think twice about ever attacking us again. For your next mission, I want you to travel west to the headland and infiltrate the Stormpike training grounds. Though there are hundreds of Stormpike trainees there, one of my banshees will disguise you to look like one of the humans captured earlier, allowing you to walk freely among the enemy. Enter the headland and find the Stormpike instructors. Once found, coerce them into attacking you. When they attack, kill them. With their instructors dead, they will be unable to train more soldiers.
That sounds like a good plot.
As long as I am by your side, the enemy will think of you as one of their own. Your newfound humanity, however, will not allow you to be reckless. If you draw attention to yourself, the dwarves will grow suspicious and likely attack. With that said, I have a plan. Take this barrel of poisoned water and use it to sate the thirst of the tired Stormpike trainees. Once they drink from it, they will become deathly ill, eventually succumbing to the poison.
Ooh,
Remember,
very sneaky.
discipline.
Wow, I can even go to the Alliance battleground. What do I look like? That's a cool disguise. Okay, they're drinking, they're getting poison, they're puking. Alright, that worked out well. Oi, piss off, eh? Dirty, stinking wildhammer. You know these dwarves only consider you as half a dwarf, right? What does that make you? A gnome? What did you say, Sully? Oh, he pissed now. Now we take him down. Awesome. Alright. Let's see if we can poison these ones as well. Let's place the nuke. Yes, barf, barf. Some more that we can poison with the nasty water. Piss off this guy and get him angry. Fantastic. Got one more trainer up here we need to do. But we need to poison all of these guys. Oh, he's definitely a dwarf. He's got a ghoul with him. Not anymore.
Nelisara's voice pervades your thoughts.
Perfectly handled. You could easily be a Deathstalker. And what could they have even done to you? You acted in self-defense. Now to deal with the final finger.
There's poisoning these fools. Oh crap.
They won't die immediately, but they will die. When they finally piece together who was responsible for the deaths of their soldiers, you will be long gone. A phantom of death.
I definitely needed the bracer upgrade more than the chest
Nelisara's
piece.
thoughts intermingle with your thoughts.
The last task will be an assault against the siege technicians of Gavin's Naves, located west of the headland. Venture to the final finger and lay waste to the dwarf and gnome engineers that build and fortify the stormpike machines of war. Be sure to plant Cromish's final pocket nuke as well.
Take down all of these gnomish engineers. Set the nuke here, and then hopefully we can blow all these places to sky high. far, so good. See if we can't get closer to where we need to place the bomb. Looks like it's right around here. Place it right here? No. Ooh, who's hitting me? Ah. Where do I place the bomb? Right here. Okay, that's all of those. Just need to take out these engineers. Ah! Alright, that's all of them. Let's head back to town and look at what we've accomplished.
With the Stormpike forces maimed, the time has come for detonation. Victory, forces.
Ooh. Your mastery is increased by 3%. Yes, please. Now 78, getting ever closer.
Once Melisara is through with you, we will detonate the explosives.
That is a much bigger upgrade, so I will take the belt.
Before we continue, let us have a moment of silence for our fallen brother, Orcus, for without him, we would have been destroyed by the Stormpike onslaught. This is for you, brother. This is for you, brother.
Promush takes a knee.
Now, adventurer, do not think that I forgot your part in all of this. That is why you get the honors of detonating the Goblin pocket nukes. Are you ready? For the Horde!
Blow these places up. Holy, what in the hell is this? You can defuse it, right, my grand dude? Are you kidding me? Look at all this crap. There's a million wires. I'm a 3-wire kind of guy. Run! Supposed to be like a parody of MacGyver. Ooh, kaboom! Nice. Well, hopefully that solved that problem. Loktar, Hillspread is ours.
With the fingers destroyed and the hands shattered,
Ooh.
the Stormpike will have no choice but to scurry back to their cave in Alterac Valley.
Promush spits.
War Chief Hellscream will hear about your bravery, adventurer, and rest assured that he will know of the Frostwolf clan's treason.
Be safe.
Nice, nice. Alright. Feel like that was a decent day's work. Gonna head back to the inn and get some rest. If you guys enjoyed this episode, then hit that like button, leave a comment, subscribe if you're new here. I will see you all in the next one, because we still have lots to do from this town. Picked up a lot of quests. We only did like one side of them, so until then, take care everyone.